Hey folks, this is Vince with Dance Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Balatro. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 15 bucks. I just got my press key today, but oh my gosh, it is so much fun. I'm not big on poker. Even though I've got over 4,000 games in my Steam library and I play a lot of tabletop games, I'm not big on poker. I don't watch Texas Hold'em. I don't know what the run is and the blind and whatever else they talk. I don't know. Okay. But in this game, it dumbs it down to where I understand it. It plays like a rogue like in the sense that there's no permanent progression, but you can unlock new decks and new difficulties. They're called stakes. You can, set your seed if you want to, but that will disable the ability to unlock more things. So complete achievements to unlock different kinds of decks of cards. Now I had to look this up, but Balatro in ancient Rome actually means a professional jester or buffoon. I was curious. I didn't know what that meant, so I had to look it up. So yeah, like I said, you're going to be unlocking new cards primarily over the course of the game. So I mean, it's not a rogue light. You're not like improving your stats for the next run. Rather, you're just unlocking more content. So there's no permanent progression per se, but you are unlocking more content as you play. And this game is like one of those. If you've ever played Luck Be a Landlord or Crop Rotation, it's one of those games where you owe a certain amount of money, and at the end of the week, if you don't make that much money, then you lose. It's kind of the same with this. And Luck Be a Landlord, it's a slot machine, and you're trying to get icons to get you money. And Crop Rotation, you're trying to plant various crops and get them to synergize and get money that way. In this game, you are dealt a poker hand, and you pick, you don't get 5 cards, you get like 7 or 8 or something like that. And you're going to pick like 5 of those cards, up to 5. You can choose 4 if you want to, but you choose up to 5 cards, and you play them, and what you play will determine how many points you get, how many poker chips you get, and you're trying to meet a certain number before you run out of hands. In between, there's a shop, and you can purchase new jokers. You get 5 jokers that you can get, and there's different jokers. They do different things. They're like artifacts and roguelikes where they're like passive buffs that you get that will, this one will buff diamonds, and this one will give you a multiplier, and this one will give you this. It's all about figuring out what jokers you like. And you can even unlock different packs, like there's celestial packs or something like that. They allow you to upgrade your cards. Like you've got a deck of 52 cards, but you can actually upgrade the individual cards. Like you could turn your Queen of Hearts, for example, into an extra, 4x multiplier, so that whenever you use the queen in a hand and it scores, you get extra points. Now, by themselves, the cards will give you points, just flat out chips. The 10 will give you 10 chips. The Jack will give you 10, I believe. The 3 will give you 3, and so on, so on, so on. But by getting different poker hands, like 2 of a kind, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, straight, flush, you get more out of it. So ultimately, you're trying to, out of like the 7 or 8 cards that you have in your hand, you're trying to, say, in 4 hands, make enough poker chips to see your way to the next blind. The blind is simply like a level that you're trying to beat. Typically, there's like a small blind and a big blind, and then there's the boss blind. And the boss blind has like special abilities that you have to watch out for. All diamond cards are debuffed, for example. Now, you can bypass these blinds, so you miss out on earning money. The chips that you earn are kind of converted into like a small amount of currency. You get like $3 for bypassing the level, and an extra $1 for every hand that you didn't use, that you didn't need to reach your quota. And then you can use that in the shop to buy new things. But you can skip blinds and forego earning that money and get something out of it. Like you can unlock a new celestial pack of cards, like draw 5 of these upgrade cards and then pick 2 to apply or something like that. Or, get a free joker, whatever. Now, throughout the game, you can, using these card packs, like the Celestial card packs and the other card packs, you can upgrade your individual cards, your deck of 52 cards, and you can upgrade your hands rewards. So like your 3 of a kind, for example, would normally score you this many chips, but you can upgrade that to like level 2 and get more out of it. So if you see yourself doing a lot of 3 of a kinds, you can upgrade your 3 of a kind so that it gives you more chips, so that you can meet your quota faster. Okay, so there's different ways to come at this, and it's a lot of fun. Now, I crashed and burned on my first run because I really didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. There's like the ability to increase the amount of hands you have for each round or for each game. There's the ability to discard any number of cards, I believe it is, maybe up to 5, and then draw some new ones, and you can increase that. Again, there's the spectral packs and the arcana packs that you can unlock. And again, these are upgrades that you can apply to your deck and to hands that you have. And again, there's jokers, and you can have 5 jokers, and depending on their abilities, they will aid you in some way. And on the left-hand side of the screen is a blue and red box. The blue is like how many poker chips you've earned for the hand that you played, and then in red is the multiplier. It's super important, this multiplier. You really need to pay attention to that. The more cards that getting 30 chips is great, but if you have a 4 multiplier, now it's 120. Okay, so you really want to, try and get your multipliers up there if you can. So all in all, this is a fantastic game. I look forward to unlocking more content. I do wish there was some sort of permanent progression other than just unlocking new cards. I wish like I could, I don't know, somehow make my hand, instead of 5 or 4, maybe make it 6, or make it so I can get 6 or 7 for the next game. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here, but it's still a lot of fun. Overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam for a reason. For $15, you can get a lot of playtime out of this. So go check this out. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time. Take care.